Step back in time to the grandeur of ancient Rome, where tens of thousands of eager Romans fill an immense stone and concrete stadium, the Colosseum, just completed in the year 80. Picture men donning togas and women clad in elegant stolas, all ready to indulge in the thrill of gladiator games and fierce animal fights during the 100-day celebration of this remarkable amphitheater's inauguration. The ancient Romans inhabited the heart of a vast empire stretching across Europe, northern Africa, and parts of the Middle East. Their civilization endured for over a millennium, leaving an indelible mark on modern languages, government structures, architecture, and much more. Embark on a journey through the history of ancient Rome, beginning in the 9th or 10th century BC, when Rome was a humble town nestled along the Tiber River in central Italy. Legend has it that it was founded by two brothers, Romulus and Remus, raised by a she-wolf. Over the course of 500 years, the region flourished under the rule of kings, gradually growing stronger and more powerful. However, everything changed around 509 BC when the last king was toppled, and Rome transitioned into a republic. This shift allowed some citizens to participate in the selection of their leaders and crucial matters, although only male Roman citizens had the privilege of casting votes. Women and enslaved individuals, often captured during military conflicts, were unfortunately denied this right. The newly formed republic operated with two consuls acting as counterparts to today's U.S. presidents, ensuring a balance of power. These consuls collaborated with senators who provided counsel and played a role in creating laws. While senators were appointed by other officials and held lifetime positions, the Roman army was busy conquering regions, beginning with the entirety of modern-day Italy and culminating in the destruction of Carthage, Rome's formidable trade rival, located in present-day Tunisia. This republican system functioned relatively well for 500 years, until a series of civil wars divided the populace. In 59 BC, Gaius Julius Caesar, a skilled politician and military general, exploited the chaos to seize control. During his consulship, Caesar introduced beneficial laws for his troops and common citizens, and he went on to conquer modern-day France and Britain. Despite considerable support from his army and many Roman citizens, the Senate viewed Caesar as a dangerous threat and plotted his removal. Aware of the Senate's intentions, Caesar led his loyal army into Rome, sparking an illegal act that led to a civil war, a war eventually won by Caesar. Initially named dictator for 10 years, a longer term than previous dictators who served only during emergencies, Caesar enacted progressive reforms. He cancelled debts and extended Roman citizenship to people outside Italy, granting them voting rights. Caesar also formed an alliance with the pharaoh Cleopatra of Egypt. In 44 BC, Caesar declared himself dictator for life, which raised concerns among senators who feared his potential kingship. A group of senators assassinated him on the Senate floor, but this act sparked retaliation from his supporters. In the ensuing power struggle, Caesar's heir and nephew, Octavian, battled against General Mark Antony. Octavian emerged victorious and adopted the name Augustus Caesar. The term Caesar would become a title used by future emperors to link themselves to Gaius Julius Caesar. Augustus successfully obtained absolute power with the Senate's consent and ruled for an impressive 45 years. Upon his death, he was deified. From that point onwards, Rome came under the governance of emperors who reigned for life, rather than being elected. While the Senate remained part of the government, its power significantly dwindled. Some emperors proved capable, such as Claudius, while others, like Nero and Caligula, were so ruthless that even their own guards turned against them. By AD 117, the Roman Empire encompassed present-day France, Spain, Greece, Egypt, Turkey, parts of northern Africa, England, Romania, and more. At its peak, approximately 1 in every 4 individuals worldwide lived under Rome's dominion. However, the vastness of the empire presented challenges for emperors and the Senate, who found it challenging to govern effectively from Rome. Consequently, in 285, the empire was divided into the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire. The latter was ruled from the magnificent city of Constantinople, now Istanbul in Turkey. The Byzantine Empire thrived for nearly a millennium, but the Western Empire, Rome, faced difficulties and began to crumble. Civil wars, plagues, financial troubles, and invasions from various groups destabilized the empire. Ultimately, in 476, a Germanic king overthrew Romulus Augustus, marking the end of the Western Roman Empire. Life in ancient Rome was a tapestry of diverse experiences. Most Romans in the city lived in crowded apartment buildings called insulae, while the wealthy resided in opulent houses called domus, complete with dining rooms and atriums featuring central pools. Some even owned vacation homes in Pompeii and Herculaneum, cities devastated by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in AD 79. Regardless of their social status, Romans enjoyed communal relaxation and cleansing at Roman baths, complexes akin to modern-day spas with exercise rooms, swimming pools, saunas, hot and cold plunge pools, and massage spaces. Furthermore, the Romans partook in a myriad of spectacles, including plays, chariot races, and gladiator battles. Though Roman citizens savored a certain degree of leisure, enslaved individuals endured far harsher lives. Many toiled in fields, mines, and on ships, while others with education, like Greek tutors for wealthy children, were consigned to work in affluent households. Nevertheless, some enslaved people achieved freedom through purchase or earning their way, eventually gaining Roman citizenship. In Roman society, women fulfilled roles like midwives assisting with childbirth or serving as priestesses. However, their primary responsibilities centered on home and family. While divorces were easily attainable, children were legally considered the property of the father or male relative, if the father was deceased. Roman religious beliefs encompassed a pantheon of gods and goddesses, including Jupiter, the sky god, Mars, protector in times of war, and Vesta, goddess of the home. Romans worshipped these deities both at public temples and in their own residences. The impact of ancient Rome is evident even today.